Hello and welcome back. I trust you've learned from the first video on what's running you, and well done for following through on your commitment to watch the next video called What is Conditioning? Conditioning is what's running you. So good on you for following through on your commitment to watch the next video. Hi, this is John Francis, and as you may or may not know, I've designed and perfected the blueprint to help people understand the truth to how life works, so you can live in a totally positive and energetically vibrant state of calm that feels completely relaxed each and every day by using the single solution that resolves your repeating daily problems and emotional triggers that prevent you from staying present to live now and love your life. It also answers your questions about how to improve the overall quality of your life tenfold, at home, in the workplace, or socially and spiritually. First, let me explain what conditioning is and how it works. Have you ever noticed how certain patterns have repeated over and over throughout your adult life? Consider what kind of experiences often tend to have negative effects that really diminish the overall quality of your life. For example, relationship problems, work challenges, money issues, social struggles, and a host of other emotionally and chemically charged feelings like anger, depression, stress, worry, anxiety, or deep emotional pain. All are part of a very long list of different daily situations that habitually cause unwanted negative thoughts and emotions to surface. Another form of conditioning is all your repetitive daily habits that are reinforced when you wake up at a certain time, brush your teeth, have a cup of coffee or tea in the morning. How often do you drive the same way to work, repeat the same routines day after day, week after week? It's living in the same habit patterns continuously. Then you drive home in the same monotonous traffic jams, arrive home to your family, eat dinner, and then watch the same nightly programming. And of course, everyone has these experiences. These are the familiar routines. The truth is, conditioning causes you to react negatively to the daily life situations as you habitually did in your youth within the family dynamic, or later in your teenage years at school or university. This repetitive conditioning is why you've modeled your mother or your father's attitudes, biases, and behaviors, or even other family members as well. The fact is, your childhood conditioning is the direct cause of all your core beliefs and behaviors. This makes the waking up process so difficult to accomplish. Let's go deeper now. If you have a headset or earphones for best results, and find a comfortable chair. This is going to be more inward, where you can just listen to me without seeing the video. Let me share a powerful story that metaphorically explains the origins of how your core beliefs caused the conditioning that formed your false facade of self-identity, mind mentality, and ego personality. It's essential to know that the you that you think you are is not the truth of who you are. And here's why. The Eagle Chick story about the human self and the heavenly soul is the story I'm about to tell you. There was a baby eagle chick that fell out of the nest and got lost in the forest. And some turkeys came along and found it and felt, well, hey, let's take it back to the barnyard with us because it's going to die out here. So there they are in the barnyard. 50 turkeys are pecking on the ground. What's the baby eagle chick mimic? Just like an infant, it mimics its environment. And 2 years later, what's it believe it is? It believes it's a turkey. Well, one day it was looking up in the sky and saw this big eagle soaring overhead and thought, wow, that would be amazing. I'd love to be able to do that. And suddenly, the eagle swooped down and landed next to the full-grown eagles beside it. And now, the baby eagle chick as an adult looks over at the eagle, looks at its feathers, looks back at its own feathers, looks over at the turkeys and looks back at its feathers, and has an epiphany. And you know, all of us are going to have this epiphany sooner or later. The truth is, we're all raised by turkey parents, not eagle parents. And they did their best. Our parents did not know the truth. The eagle chick story demonstrates how powerful childhood conditioning is and how it absolutely affects your adulthood. You are born as a soul, having a human experience. The soul is your true essence. It's the truth of who you are. But from that moment of birth, you're conditioned by dozens of internal and external factors, and then molded and programmed to be the ego, the mind, and self, which is the false facade and the lower human nature. This is your past conditioning. It's not who you are. It's time to choose the temporary human self or the eternal heavenly soul. Let's stop now and take a deep breath and just relax. You ready? Here we go. Just come into the silent stillness and be here. And hear the music. And just be here and let everything settle. Just relax here for a few moments. And we'll continue. The human aspects of you are the physical, mental, emotional, personal, professional, social, financial parts of your life. And this represents the complexity of conditioning. It's the human condition. The soul side of you is the simplicity of being spiritual, and you're eternal. This is the real you. The spiritual is your purpose and passion to understand the truth to how life works and who you are, why you're here, and to know the truth of what earth life is all about. Your soul is eternal, and you can become immortal, and that's the greatest journey ever in one lifetime. Here's the good news. The new human operating system is a totally upgradable, and I'm offering you the single solution to resolve all your problems and answer all your questions about life. I will help you make the shift out of the old paradigm and into the new reality, to shift from self to soul, so you can start flying again as you were intended to be. As the eagle, you can have the freedom on demand to live without limits. In my next video, I will cover the aspects of what perpetuates conditioning. And I'd love to have you meet me there. This is John Francis. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you at the next video. Well done.